was probably like a year after I got GoldenEye, which was like, 98, I believe. That was such a fun game, but I didn't know any of the cheats, so when I saw the cheats in the back for GoldenEye, I was like, okay, had to have it. And of course, them talking about some of the other games, little mini guides or what have you. Why not? And I wasn't one of those kids who was like, but I need it! that was.
I hate those types of kids.
That wasn't all that good of an impression of a whiny kid, was it?
You're getting there.
Hey, I never whine, alright? That's the problem. I grown a little bit, but I don't bitch and moan and complain like that. Or whine.
Sir, I would like to be bumped up to the cashier, please. But we need you as a bagger. But I need it! Chris, why are you talking like a 7-year-old kid? I don't know!
Night, where Katie?
Good night. Good
Night, we're Katie.
Yeah, night, Katie.
For the 3 people that don't
But
know,
I
yes, Chris is in fact
need
a
it.
What are you talking about now?
We are talking about fear and loathing and working at a backwoods grocery store. What about you?
Mike,
What's
you don't
this?
know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
We're
Oh dear.
we're talking about shoes and footwear.
Here we go.
Shoes, footwear, and people who love to wear them.
But I need to wear these!
Oh, all these talkings about these boots.
Oh dear God.
What?
Let's just shoot her in the gooch. How about it?
Why would you do that? I said earlier here. Huh? Oh.
All I heard was, Mike wanted to shoot somebody and, well...
Well, I saw a girl aiming for Ashley's gooch.
Evidently, Who Girl's taken the phrase, I'd like to shoot that whiny cunt a little too far.
Hey.
And the sad part is I'm not even watching her stream. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I've got the Skype window just covered about, like, 3/4 of her stream.
I just killed a merchant. Poor merchant.
Oh.
No!
He keeps
What are you buying?
But he already gave me everything that I wanted, so he's
stranger.
now.
Not enough cash.
Thank you.
Don't shoot me with rockets, Leon. But I need to!
Oh, Rising 7, I love your jokes.
Oh my God, Reese, is he gonna become another one of those fucking, what is it,
Memes.
yeah, memes. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Thank you.
Who Girl becoming a meme. I could see that.
Wait, who girl a meme?
Ironically, that became a meme, but not poopy britches. I'm ashamed. Ironically, that became a meme, but not poopy britches. I am ashamed.
That day will come, I am sure of it.
Tell her I want to chill. Cinnamon.
I got the town by the balls. I'm crawling up the walls. Everyone's looking under the urine stalls.
What?
I'm getting there. It's the same song. I'm just a little nervous about singing the second verse because it gets really dark really fast.
Ooh, dark.
Oh my God.
Trust me, I can take dark humor.
We're in Who Girl's chat. Isn't it always dark humor? No, wait. I think it's much worse than dark humor.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I think I'm headed to bed, guys, because I got work in the morning.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Now give me your viewers.
I'll
Or
talk
not.
to you guys
Everybody,
tomorrow.
do a Hooger raid now.
What? Let me see what stuff's playing right now.
I'm still sitting there playing Legend of Zelda just for the hell of it.
I am currently playing Flashman on Mega Man 2 on the Wily Wars. Wily Wars?
I'm
Wily
drawing-
Wars.
Wally Woo-wee.
Wily Warbles.
I'm just drawing stuff, that's all.
Oh my god, where we were!
And I'm belching, apparently.
Is that a bonus boss in the Mega Man series?
Belchman!
There we go.
What?
Post. You're posted, Reese.
Belchman, you must defeat him with Alka-Seltzer.
Well, wouldn't that create more?
You're absolutely right. Pepto-Bismol for the win.
Yep.
Pepto-Man.
Wow.
Rate that or
Pepto-Man
rate that.
endorsed by Mama Snooky.
Alright, well that's it for me for tonight. Radio Dead airs tomorrow night, so if anybody's gonna watch it, live.radiodeadair.com, starting at 9 p.m. tomorrow. I'll see some of you guys probably in the chat.
Oh, I think I've seen that so fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Plug.
Shameless plug!
Fluff.
Yeah, that. I guess we'll see you guys in the chat sometime tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming on Tuesday night.
Yay.
I will see you guys then. Again, guys, thanks for watching.
Night.
I'm headed to bed.
Good night.
Night.
Good night, Lady Hoogle.
Night, everybody.
Mama Snooky says good night too.
Ah.
Oh.
Let's go. She said
Off.
good
She went off. She went off before you ever said anything.
No, Snooky!
Kill us with fire.
night. Flicker shields.
Do not want.
I thought I wanted to sound exactly the hell did she say good night? Some people.
So much Mega Man!
Mega Man.
Oh, damn it.
Mega Man.
Okay, let me turn off my PS3.
PS3 go off.
So
Yes.
now what?
Off.
Now
Now you
what?
cheer me on in Mega Man Wily Wars. Maybe tonight I'll be able to finish Mega Man 2 and 3 and get all the way to Wily Tower, which has a feature
Yay.
that I wish was implemented in other Mega Man games, but for whatever reason no one ever tried. I guess because this game didn't sell well or something. I'm losing breath. There was a final set of 3 levels that you could only access after beating all 3 games. And for every one of these 3 levels, you had the option of choosing any 8 weapons from any of the 3 games.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Honestly, that would have been cool to see it
Oh,
say, like,
wow.
Mega Man X. I mean, get to run around and say, like, what? Ooh, let's see, what would be a good weapon setup that I could use? I know Storm Tornado and Spinning Blade are on my list, especially Spinning Blade, because I thought that was really cool. I still remember trying to make a replica of that weapon, just using nothing but a frisbee and a coat hanger and some duct tape.
Captain Coathanger! Hero of abortion doctors everywhere!
Oh, nostalgia.
Oh,
You
God.
done mug me again.
Nostalgia bomb.
It go boom.
Did anybody see the picture I posted?
Yep.
I'm still playing Zelda right now, so I can't check it.
I'm a little busy getting raped.
I did. I checked it, Mike. It was funny.
Raped by...
I'm sure you so tell me that you are.
Getting raped by Flashman.
Wow.
On the upside, at least it was quick.
All the rapage.
All the rape.
That
But
sounds
I guess I
horrible.
deserved it, because who the hell uses bubbles anyway?
Apparently Mega Man does.
Yeah, you may be right.
Somebody's doing some intense typing.
That's me.
Anyways, I'm going to hop back on to another call.
Okay.
We were watching the Team Spooky and Speedruns Live.
I wish I had friends. I don't have any friends.
You got us.
Yeah, you've got
Oh, that's my
JCW.
roommate. What are you doing?
Is that you guys are watching again, Mike?
Nobody likes me.
No,
Wait a
you
minute.
still have friends.
Forget all that crap.
Fuck!
It
You
looks
have
like
friends.
just it looks like LK is going to play Slender.
Oh, for God's sake.
What's Slender? I don't know.
I keep hearing
It's
that
really
you
stupid.
The jump scare game, basically.
It's basically a jump scare game that's not that scary.
And there are clones out there too, like House Spies. What else? There are clones of the game too. It's pretty unimaginative.
Not Slender's overrated now. It's been overrated for months.
Why are you laughing at this time?
Who is that?
The fuck?
My roommate.
Chelsea
What?
Franklin is made of an instrumental creativity and sunlight with a dash of Barney.
Barney. That sounds about right. You're bringing up my internet frenzies. And
My mind hurts.
yes, we're talking about a purple fucking dinosaur.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I have a... To let you guys know, I'm in a dorm and my roommate is with me, if you didn't know for the first
We
time.
heard.
I remember hearing you say
She's
that.
awesome.
I don't think I remember Nelfi laughing that hysterically before, so it led me
I
to
did-
believe, yeah, there's someone else in the room with him.
Well,
think
anyway,
that there's-
I'm probably gonna go hop back on this call with Vince K, and we're
yeah.
watching this. We're watching this this marathon of like speed runs.
Just have fun.
As for Rain, the rape and abuse, the rape, abuse, and incest support group, something like that.
Yay. Because
And-
Todd Aiken is an idiot.
I don't know.
Isn't every Republican an idiot?
Let's not go down that road now.
I know, I'm just... oh well.
While I'm tempted to go into politics because I'm a political junkie, it's probably not for the best.
Yeah, nah. Anyway.
Yuki. I'm just drawing butts at the moment.
What?
Yes, I'm
You
drawing
got the
butts.
disease.
Ass.
No, you can't have that weapon
It's
container.
important to know how to draw a butt so I can play. I'm ready to read this.
Yes, that's exactly what I was saying a minute ago. They should definitely become a fucking meme in here.
so infectious.
Oh God, breathe. Breathe for the love of God.
Breathe!
What are you laughing at? Nelson, what are you laughing at? Nelson, what are you laughing at? Tell me.
Billy Mays runs through me.
Billy Mays runs. Oh, Billy Mays. I heard that. Run.
Billy Mays here.
Billy Mays
Hi,
runs
Billy
right
Mays
through
here
me.
with
Oh, yeah.
OxyClean.
Oh yeah, mommy, I want Billy Mays to run through me. No, dear, you can't have Billy Mays run through you. But I need this.
Shut up.
We're gonna wear this out before the night's
But my
out.
friend.
Dash of Billy Mays.
A dash of Billy Mays. That doesn't sound.
Hi, Billy Mays here. I need it! Oh my God, the fuck?
I'm gonna get off here.
A dash of Billy Mays, a tad of Ron Popeil, a stirring of a bit of the Cy Sperling, and what do you know? You get shit. Tastes like shit too. Probably kill you.
Don't tell me how it tastes, please. That's disgusting.
Tastes like chicken.
I'm happy for you, I guess. What? What is it? Why are you jumping up and down the chair? How are you doing? Are you
Nothing.
gonna
She
fall
just
shit?
felt like going.
Someone recognized my artwork and said I've always loved these.
Yeah. You gotta cry? I have toilet paper.
Makes me cry.
Here.
Quickman makes me
here.
cry anyway.
Made me really happy.
Yeah, my roommate is very happy.
I'm an emotional.
He is very totally awesome.
I mean, yay.
Yeah, I'm so happy I have an awesome roommate. It's all, yep. Can be totally chill. Don't have fights. Oh yeah, I went to a game store the other day.
Oh, those are fun. I love those.
Please don't tell me it was a GameStop.
Emma, one of them has 45 notes now.
It had to have been a game store, otherwise she would have said game.
No, it was a store that sells board games and tabletop games and role playing games.
Oh, one of those
Oh,
games.
yeah, I've seen those. Those are good places. I love those.
Yeah, they
I'm like-
have like
yeah.
events. They have events every day. It's awesome. Like I'm gonna look up the website. They have events like Mondays. Well, Sundays are War Machine Day. That starts at 11 a.m. Mondays they have Board Game Day. That starts at 5:30 p.m. On Tuesday they have Pokemon League at 5 p.m.
And on Wednesday they have Giggle Day. I'm sorry. I had
No. No.
Is your roommate crazy? Just
My roommate isn't crazy.
Wednesday is Laughing Gas Day. That's what I want to see. A nice big smile.
My roommate, my friend loves
Yes?
Tom Hiddleston, aka Loki. Just to let you know.
I must ask a favor of you.
Depends. I might be able to. I might be able to accommodate you, unless it involves wearing Depends.
I'm trying to set up XSplit. And
Oh,
I'm
don't! Setting up XSplit is horrible.
I'm just trying to catch my desktop for emulator, and I'm not playing any PC games or anything besides emulators. And what's the settings you recommend? Because this computer has 2.17 gigahertz, 3 gigs of usable RAM, and it has an AMD card.
Do you remember what kind of processor you have? Like what, dual core, single core, triple core, something or other?
Give me a second.
Oh, I had to get so damn technical here.
It's fine.
Oh, okay then.
No, not that.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, get away from me, you fucking crab.
Hello?
Don't mind me, I am looking up a text file. This will just take me a second.
Alright, the processor is an AMD Athlon TM2 P340 dual-core processor, 12.20 gigahertz.
Well, that's pretty good. I mean, you said all you're going to be doing is emulating games on it, right?
Yeah. And I got 30 gigabytes of usable RAM.
So what kind of settings are you asking for?
Just to capture emulators at a decent frame rate.
I try to have mine capture at a frame rate of 1100 for video and at least 128 for audio, but my connection kind of drops it a little bit. But it's a decent frame rate.
Yeah, I got like a 2 megabit per second connection, so my internet's pretty good.
9-0.
That's definitely better than mine. Mine only does about 1.5 for an upload anyway.
I'm at the video encoding section. I got the quality set to 5. Should I go lower?
I've got mine set to 6.
I'll go 4.
Try to provide as good enough a quality as you think your processor and your connection can stand.
Alright. Max bitrate kbps 500.
Here's my PC specs, by the way. Everybody I know seems to be naming their PCs. So I called mine Noriana. It's a nice little RPG name.
I don't name my PC at all. I just call it my gaming rig. Or if I was really want to get that into it, I just call it the big fucking behemoth.
Lord Ken names his PCs.
no, but anyways, what's your specs on it now?
If you're looking at my stream right now, I have the text.
Oh, hang on. Let me pause my game here. Let me switch over to yours. Oh, you're running an i7 as well, huh?
It's probably an older model. It's a Bloomfield.
Oh, mine's a fuck.
It's a fuckfield? I'm kidding.
That's
No.
That's a pretty powerful field, though. Let me go find pull up my devices, man.
Hey, honey, you want to go out for a short while? Oh, sure, honey, where to? There's this nice place called the Fuckfield. Yay!
I don't remember the exact name of it though, but I know it's a 2600K.
If you're unsure of a certain spec, there is I'm trying to remember. There was this one website I used to go to all the time. I think it was called Bellark Advisor.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's recommended nowadays, but it's what I used to use in case I was unsure of a certain hardware spec.
I'm also trying out that.
Of course, nowadays I just write down everything I buy off of Amazon and Newegg and just put it into the text file, and there we go.
Yeah, I'm trying not to overheat this laptop.
Yeah, I'm seeing, what is that, a Radeon HD 6870 1 gig?
Yeah, it's
Sapphire card.
Yeah, Sapphire.
The
The Sapphire line is it's good for good video on a budget. I don't know if there's a trade-off, but if there is, it's not a noticeable trade-off.
Well, the card that I do have is a Power Color Radeon HD 6950 clocked up to 6970 specs, which I wasn't told about for the first couple of months, that I've had the thing.
Now, as for emulators themselves, what do you have a particular choice you have for the kind of emulator that you want to use?
Everything ranging from the NES to PS1. Because I can set up a PS1 emulator pretty easily.
What are you using for a SNES emulator?
There's only
ZSNES.
I was gonna say there's only two really good ones right now.
SNES 9X and ZSNES.
Yes, that's one I got.
I'm using ZSNES for the most part. I haven't really messed around with the SNES 9X, so.
Although I hear,
still-
although I hear that BSNES is sort of climbing up there. I don't know if it's all the way up there yet.
Oh, I've heard about that. I think I've actually, I do have it on my computer though. It's just I hardly even mess around with it that much. I don't know if I've trying to do a few test recordings with that or whatever. You know, if I decide to do a let's play. I do know one thing for a fact that I really need to find a way to get my sound issue fixed on my Visual Boy Advance player when I'm trying to play, say, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. In some certain spots when I'm running fraps to record, it kind of the audio just kind of goes. You just kind of how can I describe it? Well, the audio just fucks up sometimes.
Dear God, VBA fucking hates my guts.
I don't know any other.
Every time I try to, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Every time I try to run a Game Boy game, or even a GBA game on that program, it does not like my computer. It just refuses to run games altogether, especially when I'm trying to stream them.
I don't think I've ever tried streaming a Game Boy or Game Boy Advance game at all. I mean, I've only recorded, just you fell.
I did.
I've only recorded just a regular Game Boy Color game, and that was it.
But yeah, I streamed Mega Man Adventure. I think that was the name. I don't know what the subtitle was. I just know it was the very first Game Boy Mega Man game, and dear God, it sucked.
Oh, I thought you
The
saw
controls were horrible, and the item drops.
Oh, I thought you saw about one of the original Mega Mans that was ported over to the Game Boy.
Well, it was the first. It was the first Mega Man Game Boy game. Okay, Dr. Wily's Revenge. That was the name of the game. They tried to make it as a Game Boy version of the first Mega Man game, but I should have said the lack of power-ups is what kills it for me. This was the kind of game that was made for save states. You need save states. You need save states in order to beat that game. I swear to God. Yeah, I almost did it. You really do need save states to beat that game because you don't get any energy pickups. They exist. They're just like you would have more chances meeting War Mech. Is what I'm saying. And the chances of meeting War Mech, if I remember correctly, is 1 in 63. Yeah, I remember the numbers. I got the power, Nintendo Power, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, the Nintendo Power had a special Final Fantasy issue. What can I say? I remember this shit.
Yeah, who doesn't? It's Nintendo Power.
But you would have better luck meeting War Mech in your first run in the Sky Castle of Final Fantasy than getting an energy pickup in Dr. Wily's Revenge. It was just so rare. And the game was difficult, not to mention the really, really stiff controls. I shit you not.
Honestly, I don't even know if I'd want to play Dr. Wily's Revenge or not. I mean, after what I'm hearing. Oh, the controls are absolute shit. It's pretty hard to get any actual healing going on or whatever.
All I can say is try it at least once. You'll see what I mean. Feel the pain. I gotta share this pain with somebody. May as well be you.
I was gonna say, why didn't you share it to Casey? Oh, right, he isn't there. Yeah, give your patent to the original Mega Maniac that was in this, well, that goes to most of Who Girls Calls. But yeah.
Hello,
What?
SD0 in the chat room.
Oh, Zero.
I should mention real quick, I noticed earlier when I was playing the Bubble Man stage, it did not spike my stream as much as the NES game does. In terms of upload bit rates. There was not a whole lot of water falling that would hurt the stream. That interests me a little bit. I'm just a Mega Man fan. I used to be a Mega Man fan. Okay, I just beat Airman. Let's see, who would I want to kick crap out next? I haven't beat the Heat Man yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, try He-Man next. I mean,
May as well.
yeah. See how ridiculous that is.
Well, it is Mega Man 2 on difficult, so it's what you would expect.
Yeah. And you said you're playing this on, what was it, the Sega Genesis or something other? Or is that the,
Wily Wars.
Okay.
Yep, this is on Genesis.
It was only
Yeah, I was kind
available.
of, I mean,
A little
hearing
bit of
Mega Man on Sega Genesis, I'm, it's,
little bit of Mega Man trivia for you. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
oh,
I had
go
to get
ahead.
this out of my head. It was an exclusive. It was exclusive in retail form only in Europe and Japan. There was a North American version, but it was exclusive to the Sega channel.
Oh.
Yeah. And unfortunately, they didn't finish coding the save system for the North American version. So you couldn't save your game. You couldn't save your game and you couldn't finish the game because of it.
Wow.
That sucks.
The
Yeah.
Mega Man with no end.
That
No
pretty much
continues
covers-
either.
Well, there's continues.
Well, that's kind of what I meant. No actual save system. No, that's what you were kind of getting at.
And normally when you finish one of the 3 games, after about maybe a minute of the presented by Capcom part of the ending, it will default back to the Sega logo, and when you try to load your game, it will say all clear for that particular game. So you can go to one of the other 2, or eventually go to Wily Tower. But you didn't get that with the North American release. It just froze there on presented by Capcom, forcing you to reset and go back to the Sega channel.
As much as I hate to say it, well, I don't know if I'd want to hate to say this, though, but fucking Americans always gotta fuck up good stuff for everybody now, don't they?
Yeah, all we had to do was bomb them. That was all it took for Japan to screw us over like that.
We drop nukes in their country, they give us a game that we can't even save in. Or we can't even progress in.
They never give us the good stuff.
Yeah, Japan always gets the good stuff.
Maybe
it's time I reference the one thing I'd sometimes say whenever I bring up Japan in a conversation. Anything that we can do, Japan, they can do better. Much better than we can.
And they won't let us have it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we don't get all the good anime. We don't get all the good video games. We don't get all the good, wait, what else does Japan have that we don't that's just so good?
The PCFX.
CFX. Oh, right.
That was the
16.
That was the dating sim system.
Oh shit! I
I'm
didn't
joking.
throw that in
I'm
there.
joking here. I mean, granted, it was a real system, but yeah, it's not something we really would want. There was a lot of good consoles that they got that we didn't. There was a lot of great variations of games that they got and we didn't. They got the add-on for the Super NES that we didn't get. They got the Satellaview.
Oh, wait, hang on a sec. Adam for SNES. Fuck, what was that?
It was more or less an Xbox Live-esque service for the Super NES.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Was it Broadcast Satellite Games or something other?
Yeah.
If I'm getting this right. Yeah, that's right. B.S. Zelda is one of those games that I remember. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
That was one of the best games that you could play for it, along with the competitive version of Link to the Past.
Competitive?
Yeah, competitive, as in you could finish the part of the story of that week because it was all in episodic format, but on the side you could compete for how many rupees you could collect. And if you were one of the top, I don't know if it was if you were the top player or if you were one of the top 10 or top 50, you would win a prize. Because everything was logged. Like how many rupees you collected. It was all logged based on your subscription. Hello, whoever you are. Hello?
Random person entered chat.
Are you a random person?
Me?
Not a random person. Hello, random person. Supposedly random person. Identify yourself, sir.
Me?
I'm JCW.
JCW. Yeah, I apologize for the whole Juggalo thing. that was my fault.
I don't know how many people always get a chance to do that whole, was it,
Juggalo Championship Wrestling?
Yeah, Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Thank you.
I've kind of grown used to that, thanks to Dom.
Yeah. Wasn't he the one that pretty much started it all?
Yep, and first I resisted, but then I said, screw it.
You resisted the... Why do I want to make a joke out of this?
I'm messing up on words, I know.
I wasn't messing up your words or anything. Oh yeah, you gotta throw rubies in a pond.
I got the PlayStation emulator set up.
Was it 1 or something other? Or PCSX 1?
PSXE.
Oh, PSS. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
video plugin. Cancel.
Yeah, there's also PCSX if you want to try a different one.
PSXE.
PSXE.
It kind of sucks that the PCSX, I forget what the fuck those things are called. The PS2 emulator, it actually needs the BIOS from an actual PS2 in order to play a game.
Yeah, but
Isn't that PSX2?
They're not hard to find.
I was gonna say, if I would have known about that, then... Oh wait, that's right. They said that the the 1000, version 1 PS2s, they won't work all that well. And that's the version of the PS2 that I had. Yeah, so I'm pretty much, fucked.
They're not hard to find.
Damn you, BIOS. Damn you,
BIOS
BIOS.
files, that is.
Yes.
Yes.
The PS1 thing not have the whole BIOS thing going on, but the PS2 thing had it.
Yep. Oh, God.
Alright, I'm gonna link my Twitch channel, and I need you to tell me how this looks. If you'd be so kindly.
I'll go there, fan. Hold on. I think I have you followed.
I pray to God this works.
SD0. Does Mega Man has his slide in this game? No, he does not. That didn't happen until the third game. Yeah, the only major thing regarding these is the graphic overhaul and the music. It's a facelift essentially with a save feature. And yet, for whatever reason, people crapped all over it, and I don't know why.
There are probably some of those guys that always think that the classic Mega Man actually belongs on the NES. That's just my guess.
Yeah, those people are idiots.
By the way, can you hear that?
I don't hear anything. All I hear is you guys.
Oh, that's okay. That's right. I forgot to turn on the speaks. Not the speaks, but the stereo mix. Okay, SD0 hears it. Okay, how about now? Can you guys hear the boss music?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. As long as
Yeah.
it's not bothersome, that's all I care about.
I hear something. Barely. Oh, there we go. There we
Now I
go.
hear it.
There we go.
Bring it down to volume level 3. There we go. Yeah, out of a possible 100, the volume bar is down to 3. I have to make adjustments with the arrow keys. How sad is that? I don't know. The music sounded all right for the Genesis.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really have that much of a complaint for the Genesis, sounds. Well, from what I'm hearing.
I like this Genesis sounds.
The only other time I heard complaints about music from the same game on different platforms was, I believe, on say, I don't know what, Earthworm Jim 2. If anybody even remembers that game.
I think I do, yeah.
Yeah, I think they had versions for the Sega Genesis. They had versions for the Super Nintendo. I think Sega Saturn and PC.
Yeah.
The Earthworm Jim 2 I do have is for the SNES. So
I never owned any of the Earthworm Jim games, sadly. At least not until I got the Xbox version. I mean, granted, I played them, I just never owned them. Oh, Metal Man's being a little bit of a bitch.
now, you said that Wily Wars is pretty much like Mega Man 2 for the Sega Genesis. Is that right? Or am I hearing something else?
It's the first 3 Mega Man games.
Oh, it's the first 3 Mega Man games. All right.
Yeah, you have the option of playing the 3 games, and you have a save system to where you can complete all 3 games. It displays all the defeated Robot Masters.
All right. I
Save
was
files.
making sure.
And
I was gonna say, when you was talking earlier ago about the whole why people are bashing the Sega Genesis, the Wily Wars games.
That's a little
I thought there was gonna be some random fanboy, and I'm not a fanboy by any means. It's probably gonna be like, oh my god, you ruined the Dr. Wily's one music in Mega Man 2! Ah! Or however the fuck a fanboy sounds.
That's pretty much how they sound.
That's how they sound. They sound so fucking constipated.
Dear
But
God,
I
dear
need
God.
it! That's
Dear
also
God,
how they
go take
sound.
a shit or something. Take your DS and take your precious 3DS into the bathroom, like I do, and take a shit.
Oh my god.
DCW has a
Why do I kind of want to, do one of those fanboy taunting things or whatever it is? No deck for you. But I need it! What's his name?
Oh, fanboys.
No,
I like
no
the
deck
thought of
for
them.
you. No. You don't deserve a deck for today. But I need it! Ah, fucking rocks. No, it's not the rock's fault. It's this old man's fault. oh yeah, just stand right in front of this opening to a cave and then just give me a magic mirror, and I can't move for some reason. Yet you get to go inside the cave all by yourself, just perfectly fine. Oh, wait, those rocks are coming towards me. Why can't I move? Yeah, I'm finally able to move. Ow.
Someone in the Mafia chat the other day started a little discussion as to who would win in a fight, Mario or Mega Man. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, everybody just assumed that because Mega Man had a gun, he would win.
And let me guess, some other people think Mario would win because he's got the star power.
No, in fact, I was the only one who said that Mario could win.
Oh, really?
And
Everyone's
my
picking Mega Man.
headphones just died on me. Can you hang on a second? You could be asking me anything at this point, and I have no idea what's being said. I have to swap out these batteries. Yes, I have a wireless headset. I'm back. I can hear things again.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm still hearing the music playing there, so...
Well,
Oh, in-game
you
stuff.
could hear it, but
Yeah,
I
hold on.
you could hear it, but I couldn't because I got wireless headphones. The batteries died, and I had to swap them out. But honey, those batteries aren't charged yet. But no, I gotta stop
It's just
doing
too irresistible.
that. Stop doing that.
I gotta stop this real quick.
And I gotta stop falling into pits. Jesus, what's wrong with me?
Pitfall, the
But
Mega
I
Features.
need to fall into bed.
So, Reese Can, what do you think my frame rate should be?
Your frame rate should be over 9,000.
Seriously.
Oh, I had to laugh.
Any suggestions?
Emulator-wise, I couldn't tell you. I have trouble getting a PS1 emulator running perfectly, so I hate to say it, but you're on your own from there.
Alright.
I can help you get your stream set up, but the PS1 emulator, that's out of my league.
No, I just need to get stream set up. It's not the PS1 emulator, I got that running.
All I can do is just recommend what I've got on mine, which is 1100 kilobits. Well, for video anyway. I try to have my audio set up as high as possible because, well, I listened to my stream the other day, at least one of the highlights. The music sounded horrible.
Yeah.
It sounded like it sounded like one of the speakers was missing, and it just sounded like it was mono.
Our head beat will go down the hole.
Although I will admit, I did get PCSX running with Castlevania Chronicles,
Yeah.
and an old pet peeve came crawling back to me. The pet peeve being, I played the arranged mode of Castlevania Chronicles. Think of it as an upgraded version of a not widely known port of the first Castlevania. It was for a computer called the X68000 by Sharp Electronics. It's a really nice port of the first game. Think of Castlevania 4, but with Castlevania 1's physics. And there was an arranged mode where Simon Belmont looks a lot different. I mean, he looks the same from the game. He looks like your beefcake barbarian with a leather skirt and a whip. But the arrange mode has Simon with, it's supposed to be red hair, but dear God, it looks like pink hair. And you got this guy with a really, really short skirt and legs all over the place. And I keep thinking, dear God, let this be a girl. And I've lost the stream, I think. Did I lose you guys? Wow, I'm actually...
It still says live on my end.
Oh.
I kept
Give me a
wondering,
second.
where'd everybody go? Did everybody lose me? But anyway, there was this arrange mode where you had a red-haired Simon Belmont that the hair was so light it looked like Simon had pink hair, and because he already was wearing very little clothing below the belt, it looked like some chick with a whip, and I kept thinking, dear God, let Simon be a girl.
Serena Belmont, you're probably thinking.
Sonya Belmont. I keep thinking that has to have been why the Dreamcast game was canceled. Chick with a whip, too obvious?
Oh, Konami.
Is it just inconceivable that one of the early Belmonts was a woman?
Who knows?
I mean, they retconned her. She no longer exists. And I'm seeing a conversation in the chat. I gotta catch up. And here it has not great sound. Maximum Carnage sounded considerably different on Genesis than it did on Super NES. I have no idea. I never played it on Genesis. I think the Genesis has superior sound card than the Super NES technically. It's to each his own.
Depends on what you're listening to. Is
Some things sound
all I
better
gotta say.
Some things sound better on
Sound better
Genesis.
on one system. Some things sound better on another system.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it! I could have caught that fairy.
Yeah, Mario did have a ton of canceled games, unfortunately. But what upsets me the most is that there's a couple of Mario games that just never saw the light of day here in the States. At least one or two. I keep thinking more than two, but... Okay, I'm mostly harping on the fact that Versus Super Mario Bros. Never saw a home console release.
We're not counting the lost levels of Super Mario Bros., are we?
No.
Even though it was already ported over to the, I don't know if
It was eventually ported to the Super NES, but I'm
yeah,
mostly
the
harping-
All-Stars collection there.
Yeah, I'm mostly harping on the arcade game never seeing a home release.
Fucking loud.
I was so close to being Metal Man.
I hear victory music.
No, that was the game over music.
Oh, damn you Sega for being so misleading, or musically misleading.
It's the same as it was the same theme as the NES game. It just sounded a little bit different because of the chip.
Oh, okay then.
Although to be fair to the NES purists, I did hear versions of the Mega Man music with the notes, with the notation data from the music run through from the Super NES music onto the Genesis hardware. They did sound better. They sounded a lot better than this. And they sounded so good to me that I now have it in my music rotation whenever I'm setting up the stream. which unfortunately no one on either stream has really listened to. Maybe one or two, but not a whole lot. Mostly people come in when they're in the middle of the game.
Yeah, I don't really get a lot of people watching my stream though, but oh well.
I think the amount of people that's in here it's sort of a record for me.
I think I've already had a record set thanks to Zero for bringing the viewer cap above 1.
Who Girl delivered. I asked. Now, actually, I demanded. Now, give me your viewers. She delivered. That's something that among many things you can say about Who Girl. She delivers, much like her content.
Oh yeah.
That's good enough, I
Who
guess.
Girl's got a lot more stuff than I do. She actually has a good number of games worth playing. She's got a good number of people who can provide co-commentary, I guess.
That's the part I'm always lacking. Nobody ever wants to come on my stream.
Yeah.
Except for maybe a select few. Mostly just my friends. Hell, even sometimes I can't even get my friends to come on there. They're too tired. Me! I don't know me. Well, I know me. His name is me. SD0's like, me, you can invite me. You know what would make this game look better? The Fox engine. What's the Fox engine? SD0, I demand to know, what is the Fox engine? You can tell me while I'm trying to beat Metal Man. And I have a feeling I'll probably end up using an E-Tank for the first time in this game. Again, you're forced to play this on difficult, so Metal Man's a lot tougher this time around. Fox engine is the engine used for the next Metal Gear Solid game announced the other day. But that's Metal Gear. This is Mega Man. I mean, if you want to go balls to the wall, something different with Mega Man entirely, well, why not adopt a I don't know, a Symphony of the Night style game for Mega Man, where you have an entire world to explore, you collect items, but not just any items. You could put together items from Robot Masters and use them as usable ammunition, and they run out, so you'd have to kill more and more of the same enemies and get the weapons again.
I was about to say, so something sort of like Legends, but just a little bit more broader and a little bit more, I don't know, intricate, I guess.
Yeah, possibly.
That's just my guess anyways, but it would be nice to see another new Mega Man, just come out of the woodwork, but, yeah, I forget. It's Capcom that we gotta deal with here.
You mean Crapcom?
Yeah, Crapcom, Capcom, whatever.
Capcom.
Yeah.
Metroidvania style Mega Man, perhaps. Yeah, kinda. Oh, SD0 was joking. Okay.
Aw, he did.
Hopefully Capcom didn't give Mega Man a drug addiction. No, they didn't give Mega Man a drug addiction because that would involve spending money. Capcom turned Mega Man off. They found the off switch on his back.
Yeah, this is...
Yeah.
Hello, Magic Jade, you has food?
I gotta say, the Genesis emulator open, it's running real slowly.
Which emulator is it?
Would that be Kega?
Fusion.
Huh? Go
Fusion.
Again? Fusion. Kega Fusion. Yeah. It's a good game, but it doesn't stream well. That I learned the hard way, and it sucks because it's a good emulator. It lets you stream, well, not stream. It lets you play Genesis, Master System, Game Gear, and Sega CD, and 32X games. It's an awesome emulator. That's the part I hate about it. It doesn't stream well.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have a Fusion, the emulator. I thought there was another kind of Sega emulator somewhere. I forgot what it was called though. It's been a while since I've played Sega games.
If it helps anything, I'm using Gen S32 Surreal.
Oh yeah, that's right. Genesis, whatever that one was called again. My mind's actually running blank right now.
You know what, just for the heck of it, I'm going to save a steak there because it's been a while since I had full health.
Yeah, brutal game. Oh wait.
One of these days I might start streaming some Sega CD games for real. A long time ago I had Third World War on, just for goops.
Let's try something else then. Because for me, desktop ain't working out much, so...
I don't know what I want to play after this, because I'm already over here at Hyrule Castle on the highest floor. I'm about ready to fight Agnehem again. Well, not again, but I'm about ready to fight him, and don't know what game I'm going to be doing next.
You should play Super Monkey Adventure next.
Huh.
The best way to describe Super Monkey Adventure is, well, if you thought Cheetahman was bad, ... I have stunned the call into utter silence.
It's a Cheetahman thing though, but oh well. I'm not too worried about the whole thing anyway, so.
But anyway, it's something I discovered while watching Game Center CX. It is known as a Kusoge. Kusogi, I think that's how it's pronounced.
Huh.
Which is the Japanese word for shit game. It is a complete piece of shit.
So yeah, Nintendo. I go all the way out to. I go out of my way to get 3 pendants, get a legendary sword, and save the world. But all I'm doing to this guy is swinging at him with my bug catching net, and that seems to be doing quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, I remember that being mentioned in the.
Yeah, honestly, I never really knew about using the bug catching net, to actually reflect some of the shots that Agnehem fires at you. I never knew about that. I mean, I thought, oh, just use the Master Sword and you'll get them.
The Adventures of Super Monkey. Yes, that would be. It's based on the same thing. It's based on a folk tale, essentially.
Yeah, I defeated you with the bug catching net.
And I defeated Woodman with Heatman's power. Yeah, who knew that with wood, you burn it? Hi, Jacket. Oh, okay. I wasn't looking at the chat.
Just kind of going along with the music, huh?
No, I am dooping. Hang on. Hey, would you like to doop-a-doop-a-doop with me?
Sure, I love to derp with you. Bill Cosby's gonna fucking kill me.
Hey,
I know he
Jacket,
is.
would you like to doop-a-doop-a-doo with me?
Yes, I would very much.
I was asking Jacket, but Cody, you can join me in the doop-a-doop.
Yay, doop a doop.
I'm kind of full of derp. I apologize. And then, essentially, Mega Man will do that to me. By the way, let me go ahead and turn this down to make it easier for people to hear.
I have to say, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, that would be that would in fact be Mega Man: The Wily Wars.
Yes, the one that we never got.
Yeah.
Not officially, of course.
Well, the states never got it.
Never officially, but it was a Sega Channel exclusive.
I
Unfortunately,
know Europe got the cartridge, I think.
Europe and Japan. But yeah, there was a North American version, but it wasn't essentially finished, as I mentioned earlier. They didn't finish the save feature. So once you finished one of the 3 Mega Man games, you didn't get sent back to the Sega title screen. Instead, you had to reboot the Sega Channel thingy and just play another game, which it didn't save. So you couldn't get to Wily Tower. So you were left with a broken game.
Honestly, I'd love to play, have that kind of a feature in, say, the Mega Man X games. I mean, we was talking about this before, weren't we?
What, saving?
The whole saving, and I think, Reese brought it up a while ago about the whole, you can take any of the 8 weapons, any 8 weapons into a new game, whatever it is, or something other. Isn't that what you said, Reese? Something like that?
The three final missions in the Wily Wars game, after you beat all 3, after you beat Mega Man's 1, 2, and 3 on the Genesis, you are then able to take on a set of 3 final levels, I think, where you have to take on some robots you never fought before. But the benefit is, before you start, you get to load out your weaponry. And to do this, you are allowed to equip any 8 weapons from any of the 3 games.
Well, let's take the best weapon of all, the Metal Blade, and just spam that.
That's one thing you could do. You could spam the Metal Blade. You could spam the Cut Blade. You could put them together. Not really.
Cut Blade wasn't as good though. Cut Metal is good though. Metal Blade was just so incredibly overpowered.
Honestly, it'd be pretty cool to have a feature like that in, say, Mega Man X, so it's,
The first time I tried that, I always put together the Metal Blade and the Shadow Blade together, even though it didn't really matter much.
No.
Shadow Blade was sort of like a stripped-down version of the Metal Blade.
The Metal Blade, yeah.
It didn't go so far, and for certain enemies, it didn't even do as much damage.
Yeah. Yeah, Metal Blade was just so overpowered. That's why I enjoyed it so much.
But yeah, in the Wily Wars, you were able to save your game. And you couldn't do that with the North American release. And I was always pissed about that.
Wuss. But then again, what the hell do I know? I've only beaten 2 and 6. You gotta jump forward to the thing and then jump back at the It didn't knock you back as much.
You've kind of got a leg up on me. I never finished 6. I finished the first 4, but I've only finished 4 at least once. I haven't done it again. I hated 4. Every enemy could kill you in about 2 or 3 hits just by touching them, which was different for me. Of course, it didn't help that my first stage I ever played in Mega Man 4 was Ring Man.
I thought that was the first stage you're supposed to go to.
I don't know anymore.
At least Nintendo Power-wise.
Nintendo Power didn't really know everything, didn't they? At least that's my opinion. I don't think they knew everything.
Well, no, but they knew quite a bit. You didn't need that.
Like, for example, there was this. I'm trying to remember when this was. It was right after the Mega Man 2 issue of Nintendo Power.
Yeah.
They debuted this thing called the Super Mario Bros. 2 Inside Out series.
Yeah, I remember that. The first there were two of them. The first one was Worlds 1 through 3, or 1 through 4, and then the other one was Worlds
Was the
5 through
Three
7.
Worlds. One thing I
You know you can
discovered,
kill those things in one shot with a metal blade.
I can, but I'm not really farming for health.
No, I was just thinking make it easy. That's annoying.
I played and beat this game to death, so it's already kind of easy for me.
Okay.
Kind of, sorta.
Okay,
But only sorta because you are forced to play on the difficult skill when you play the Genesis Mega Man 2. You don't get to go to normal or difficult. But as I was getting to, something I discovered by accident in Super Mario 2 that Nintendo Power did not know of, and I don't think they were sent all the info to read to people on the 900 number. There is a second mushroom in World 5-2 where you have to bring that potion ball all the way across the level to that final green stump. And again, I discovered it by accident. And I thought, whoa, this is cool. I knew something Nintendo Power didn't know.
Now, Nintendo Power, I've never, they don't know everything, but they know quite a bit. They know enough.
They kind of knew enough to get you started.
More than get you started. Jeez. Give them a little more credit.
Well, no.
Not necessarily every single game, but I mean, geez, how much did they cover this game, for instance? How much did they cover? Shit, I mean, they went through the entirety of all the bosses, with the exception of the first one of Castlevania in Counselor's Corner. They gave you the entirety of the maps of Brinstar and Norfair.
The first issue, I believe.
Yep. They also told you the blinking problem with Mike Tyson. They told you quite a bit, surprisingly. I mean, no, it wasn't everything, but it was quite a lot.
They never taught
It's
you
more than just get you started. If it was more than get you started,
they never taught you about Goldilocks, however. And Goldilocks, once I learned about this, I thought, holy shit, this is an awesome trick if you can pull it off. And what it is that you can knock out Don Flamenco in 14 seconds. However, in order to do this, you have to get a delayed punch to get a star. And it only allows you 1 frame, not 1 second, 1 frame to get this. Too soon you'll put him into a stun, and too late and he'll block. You have to get it just right. And you have to do this just after you get him to retaliate with an uppercut, and before he pulls his arm back. And once you get that star, nail him, and he'll go down, leaving you with enough to punch him 5 times to knock him out in 14 seconds. That's something that you'll never find in Nintendo Power ever.
Just break it down that fucking much.
But at that point, who cares? I mean, it's a nice thing to do, but who cares?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been the kind of guy that slogs through all this kind of crap. If I can be,
That's way too bright.
I don't know.
What am I hearing in the background?
Sounds like Secret of Mana.
Secret of Mana. I love that game.
Fuck it.
Either that or
Let's
just
just play
regular
Densetsu 3 again.
I never got to play that multiplayer.
Oh man.
And it was a shame because I had the Super Multi-Tap, but nobody ever wanted to play Secret of Mana with me.
It sucks that I'm living in a town that has absolutely, well, nothing worth doing. I don't even know anybody who even plays, classic games anymore. Well, for that matter, I don't really know a lot of people who even plays games.
Yeah, that's right.
I know people in my part of the world that does play games, but they would rather just play what's current, especially Nintendo DS or the Xbox. Some actually have the 3DS, but I have not found any here. In
Well,
fact, the only person I knew of that has a 3DS is Jacket here.
Yes, but I'm also not in your part of the world. I'm in a different time zone.
You're not even in my time zone.
That was way too high.
And that's a problem, but we'll work on that.
Man.
Another problem we'll work on is getting the timing right on these platforms.
Yeah. And I think the timing is switched up a little bit on the
There you go.
Genesis.
Some have said in reviews that the controls are a little stiff in the Genesis game.
They are.
I don't really know that. No,
You know this.
I don't believe it all that much. It wasn't the NES controls kind of stiff?
No, they're actually kind of loose. One thing that... Whoop, that didn't work out, did it?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Probably okay, for those that were watching, was that the first time I actually used the quick load? I sort of forgot.
I really wasn't paying attention, though.
I know I was spamming the hell out of the quick save and quick load in the first game, but I don't remember if I actually quick loaded in this one.
Quick boomerang doesn't seem to be working so hot on this guy.
Mega Man go down the hole.
Quick boomerang doesn't seem to be working on him so good.
I was sent all the way back here. Fuck that. Quick boomerang, it works pretty well against the dragon, but you gotta remember, this is the original difficult skill.
Yeah, I went through the original difficult skill. It was never one at a time on this.
I don't have turbo set on.
Oh, kish posh turbo.
Yeah, let's see how turbo works with this.
The Genesis controller didn't have turbo, didn't need turbo.
Not naturally. There were turbo controllers, but there weren't...
Yeah, I know. I'm talking the original controller.
Yeah, if you want to go natural turbo, you gotta go with the TurboGrafx 16.
Yeah, the TG16 did have it. Although I did find out that the TG16, I think it was based off of a different version of the PC Engine, because the original PC Engine didn't have it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm sort of reminded of the very first thing I ever streamed. Did you ever play Newtopia?
I have Newtopia. I don't think I've ever played it, but I have Newtopia. That's the Zelda clone, right?
Yes. And,
Okay, yeah, then I have played it.
And I have grown to hate it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it plays like Zelda, it feels like Zelda, but in retrospect, it's nowhere near Zelda quality. Every screen has a bombable wall with someone inside that just gives you mundane information.
You haven't hurt yourself until you've played Super High Glide.
I have a feeling I eventually will.
I have it on the Genesis with box and instructions. I've never seen a weight system like that before in my entire life.
It has loading time?
No, a weight. Oh, I'm sorry, not a loading weight system, like a weight as an encumbrance.
Oh, okay, sorry, my bad.
Where it doesn't make sense. This dagger weighs 500 what?
So it was more or less Diablo before the fact.
Yeah, but Diablo didn't hurt like that. Okay, that's a Final Fantasy game. You're not firing the bend blade up?
It's a force of habit. Finally, a health pickup.
Well, you've been getting health pickups, just the dinky ones.
Also, hi, Yellow Jacket Guy.
Oh, hi. Run away! Watch my videos. I did Transformers Fall of Cybertron.
I did
Right.
Rust on.
Your videos are very good quality, surprisingly. They're like better than stage level reviews.
I didn't think of. I mean, oh,
Oh, I'm complimenting you, sorry.
no. I've never been compared to Sage. I've only met the guy once too, so I mean, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My lady friend Dawn, she's gonna be a lucky gal. She's gonna get to meet Bennett Sage.
Yeah, I ran into Bennett, although I didn't really talk to him. He was at Fanime, and
I had no idea Bennett was going to the UK.
oh,
That kind of surprised me a little bit. What's also
Yes.
surprised me is it takes so many metal blades to kill these things.
it takes crap to kill these things no matter what you do.
Oh, now all the health pickups come. Okay. When I don't need them.
Hey, Reroad Drain, yeah.
Okay, that's Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, I'm trying to stream this. So yeah, that should be fun.
I'm like, okay, I know that music anywhere.
No, Jack. It's ha 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 ha.
Oh God, please, the fucking forced laughter sound.
Okay, I already told you why I can't take that game seriously, right?
Apart from that reason alone.
That and it's endorsed by.
Oh no, it was long before that.
That and it's an endorsement of Mama Snooky.
What is it?
What?
It's a little joke from earlier. We were talking about shitty reality shows and the fact that there was that spin-off of Toddlers and Tiaras, and I figure, you know what, they'll probably do a spin-off of Jersey Shore with Snooki being pregnant, and I came up with a title, Mama Snooki.
They already did, but that's her. That was already documented with her and what's her name.
Anyways, your other reason for hating on Final Fantasy X, apart from the...
Well, I don't necessarily hate the game.
Well,
I just don't take. I just can't take it
it.
seriously.
I didn't really mean just hating on it though, but your
But, I mean,
reason...
I can't hate on the game like Spoony does. But I'm actually looking to see what he's going to say about 13 when he gets there. But is anybody here familiar with a show called The Wonder Years?
What would you do if I drank all your poo? I'm sorry.
So that's one yes. What about anybody else?
Never seen it, never even heard of it.
Okay.
I know I'm missing out something, so...
Not really. It's yes, no. It's an 80s show. That was sort of, I guess it would be classified as a dramedy. What people would call a dramedy now these days. And wow, that thing is that's funny. In the old game, that didn't give you a space to get to. And it was really start of an actor. It was really the big career, the big thing for a kid by the name of Fred Savage. A lot of people in gaming culture will know Fred Savage as what was his name?
He was the brother
What was the
of
character's name?
California kid from The Wizard.
Wait, I think I've heard the name Fred Savage before.
No. Fred Savage. We're not talking about Boy. Well, he's known for that, but the movie The Wizard. I forgot what his character's name was. It was
Oh, I can't remember the guy's
kid
name.
was shit. I forget what the kid's name was. I forget what all the kids' names was, except for the girl. The girl was named Haley. But
My mind may be a little bit fuzzy, but all I remember is Fred Savage with the power glove or something other.
That's what actually, he never actually wore the thing.
That was
He
Oh,
Lucas.
never actually wore it. It was a
What?
guy.
I've only heard about it though through a
Mr.
couple.
Mr. Poole. Mr. Poole,
Yeah,
do you remember what Fred Savage's name in the Wonder Years was?
Oh no! I know what his name is in the Wonder Years. I was thinking.
I mean, in the Wizard. The Wizard. I'm sorry.
Shoot.
Certainly, you would remember this movie, wouldn't you?
The movie, the Nintendo movie?
Yeah, the Wizard.
Yeah, the hour and a half advertisement for Super Mario Bros. 3. Yes.
Right.
No, he's looking it up.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, look it up, dude.
Jimmy was the younger kid. Corey, which is really funny because wasn't
he?
Linda, wasn't Corey the character name for Ben's character in Boy Meets World 2?
Yes! Yes, it was.
How coincidental.
What a coinkydink, eh?
Yay.
This is good. I'm getting this.
Oh, dear.
Sadly.
Oh, good lord. Looks blue.
Yes, it does.
Yes, and who knows? Christian Slater was in the Wizard also. But
my eyes!
But Fred Savage's character in the Wonder Years was a kid named Kevin Arnold.
Kevin. Yes, Kevin Arnold.
Now, mind you, the way the television show worked was that it's supposed to be a reliving of memories from, as told by an older version of of Kevin Arnold.
Right.
So you get really awkward moments of him talking at particular times and things like that. And there's a point that I mistook. I thought it was I thought it was when Sin killed the people off in Kilika, but it turns out it was the scene where Sin kills off all the soldiers on the cliff. On the beach battle where Sin sort of blinks light and everyone just sort of disappears.
Mm.
And it's supposed to be, this scene, and you've seen Yuna do the dance, right? At this point, you've seen Yuna do the dance for the sending of the dead off, so that they become fiends, so they can attack you. But one line in particular got to me, and it was at that point that I couldn't take the game seriously anymore, and it was, "People die, and Yuna dances."
How can you take a game seriously after
Said
that?
it pretty much exactly like that.
Oh, that's awesome! Oh, God, that is awesome!
People good at dances. What the fuck am I?
It just, I don't know. To me, it sounds like something you would hear Nicolas Cage say. People die, and Yuna dances.
No, it's not so derp, though.
I know.
It's so derp.
I know. It's seriously how it is.
Deadpan.
Deadpan, yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much deadpan. But it's funny
I was cackling as loud as Mike was when I first heard that, and I at that point I could not take the game seriously anymore.
People
At
die.
least in terms of the voice acting and the story.
Yuna dances.
Oh, speaking of cackling, I think I invented a new meme tonight.
Oh God.
No. Let me explain how this happened before we get to the voice. Yes, Guts Dozer. Hi, Jella. Anyway, I used to work at a Kroger, and we were discussing magazines
What?
earlier. I used to Kroger. It's a rural supermarket chain,
Oh, okay.
and ironically, I'm using my hands to describe this, even though there's no camera shined on me.
Yeah.
We were discussing earlier on the stream old magazines come and gone like Nintendo Power, Game Pro, and Game Players. There
Nintendo
was this
Power's not dead yet, just another few months, but yeah.
there was this
No,
kid.
oh, yeah. No, I get
There
you.
was this kid who really, really, really wanted an issue of Tips and Tricks, and I was bagging groceries at the time.
Tips
And
and tricks.
I love
that.
Tips and Tricks. That encyclopedia is golden. You are holding
Oh,
you are
God,
holding a
yes.
book made of gold, and
Tips and fucking tricks.
his
Yes.
mother would not buy him the magazine, and she was like, you can't have that magazine, but I need it.
The kid said it exactly like that.
He was about 7 or 8 or something. He looked like he was in single digits, but the fact that this kid was just his life was just so torn, so over, and for whatever reason I scared away Magic Jade, but I don't care. I'm finishing the story. His life was just so crushed that his mother would not get him this magazine. And just the fact that the voice of me saying that it caught on so quickly in Who Girls stream.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea how her chat room is responding, but I have a feeling someone's repeating it. I just know it in the back of my mind.
Is she just asleep or
looking.
something? I haven't heard her.
Yeah, she leaves streams on when she goes to bed.
Oh,
Yeah. She pretty much went to sleep like what, about a little over an hour or two ago.
Something like that. And I was watching the thing, the Teen Spooky and the speedruns live guys are doing for Rain.
What was the game again? What was the game they're speedrunning?
Oh no, they're not. They aren't speedrunning yet. They're doing a race tournament.
But what is the one they're going to be doing?
Oh, let's see. They've got like a whole bunch of.
Oh, that's right. CW told me about this charity.
Yeah.
I'm
don't know why.
trying to remember exactly what the last Tips and
just
Tricks
slipped my mind.
book I bought. I don't remember what year it was. I don't remember what was in it, though.
I think the last one I got had Mario Kart 64 on it, but no, that can't be right.
Dude, you haven't really gotten a lot of Tips and Tricks magazines, have you?
No, I didn't, because they mostly had the same stuff.
I'm sorry I had to, but...
it's all right.
I think last one I remember actually getting had a little, I think it was around, the end of some, volumes of Tips and Tricks. They have a little mini guide of certain video games. I think the one I got had a little mini guide of Mega Man Battle Network for the Game Boy Advance. Don't remember what else was in there. Shit. I have to go back there and look it up. Give me a minute. See if I can find the damn thing.
If it didn't have Custer's Revenge in it, I'm not buying it.
oh God.
Oh my God.
What,
You
cat?
just had to bring up that fucking game, did you? Literally, you had to bring up...
Pixel Dicks. Pixel Dicks.
She looked like a hot dog on a stick.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my God.
It was a Gorda. Oh God.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let me go find it. Let me go find the damn magazine. Give me a minute.
Fucking game, man. That fucking game.
Well, if literally, it's literally a fucking game. But that's the
I know. I'm just saying. Fucking Christ, man.
I see what you did there.
Oh, don't fuck Christ on a Sunday. You'll go to hell.
It ain't Sunday here, and it ain't Sunday there.
It's still Sunday here.
Well, that sucks, don't it?
Yes, it does.
Anyway. Raider Rich, by the way, hello. Yes, this is Mega Man 2 for the Genesis, which is part of the Wily Wars, which is a collection
You're
of the first
you're
three
starting
games.
Final Fantasy X over, aren't you?
Me?
Yes. The person who's playing Final Fantasy X, that's right at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And they're learning about Blitzball.
I'm FFN, by the way. If you're wondering.
Yeah, I have you on my list, actually.
Yeah, I'm still trying to iron out the kinks in this. Just that the screen's so bright, it's all blurred.
Wow. For whatever reason, the game slowed down. I don't know if it's a natural Genesis thing, but wow, the game had slowdown. Although to be fair, the game had slowed down during the rock monster battle in the first game too. Which made it
By the
a little
way,
easier.
to the here's a photo that's not safe for work. It's called literalism, Reese, and it's a response to what you said earlier.
Oh, literally.
Literal.
I am literally in Litter Alley.
Oh, dear.
Alright, I'm back. Took me a while to find the fucking magazine, though.
And I noticed JCW was back.
Huh?
JC Dub. Hello.
JC Dub.
Wait. Juggalo Championship Wrestling. You're joking me.
No, more like
The Insane Clown Posse still has money?
Yeah.
more like Juggalo Championships Wrestling.
Well, I know that, but, I mean, shit, they make CZW look good. I mean, shit.
I know. But listen. JCW his name is Jeremiah Cone Wyatt, the most unfortunate initials in the history of ever.
No, I think there are
my
worse,
name
but
would be,
that's...
technically my initials would be JDCW, but I don't care.
Who in the right mind would have Cone, in their name? That's something I gotta wonder. Cone?
It's my family name, I don't care.
The family of Cones?
Coneheads.
I gotta admit
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I caught you guys off guard with the wrestling bit, but
No, it's fine.
Don't worry.
That's how I came up with JC Dub.
For years or for 5 months.
God damn, it's been forever since I last read some of this kind of stuff.
And trust me, I know a person who calls me that insensitive.
oh, okay.
Yeah, his name is Tom.
Ah, yes, Dragon Warrior 7 Part 2. Yay for PlayStation strategy guides, or strategies.
I still need to play that game.
What, Dragon Warrior?
7.
Oh!
I don't have 7. I have 1 through 6.
I remember what other games that we could find on here.
9.
Oh, yeah, the little select games. Parappa the Rapper 2, Circus Maximus, what else? Max Payne. Oh, they're advertising for Grand Theft Auto 3 at the time.
I like Max Payne.
Res.
That's before they started really pushing it on the...
Shadow Hearts, Suganai, I don't know how the fuck it is you pronounce that.
Suikoden?
No. Armament RTS, Silent Hill 2, Restless Dreams, Universal Studio Parks Adventure, Pac-Man World 2.
Oh gosh.
What?
Pac-Man World 2. All I remember was the campaign for Pac-Man versus...
Dark Arena, Prehistoric Man,
That was
Sheep,
the only
and
reason I
Monster
got
Jam.
Pac-Man World 2 was because it had verses on it.
Man, I still got some of these fucking cards here that's still in the book. These Slut Games official response cards and the subscription cards. I never took them out of the books. Let me see what the little picture thing on this one was. Oh yeah, that's right. One of them was with Yoshi, and the other one was with Pac-Man. Remember that one? It's been way too fucking long. I need to find another copy of Tips and Tricks somewhere, or at least find somebody who's actually selling their collection of Tips and Tricks magazines.
Why would they?
I wouldn't be surprised if people were doing that. I mean, if I could find reprints of Nintendo Power, I would.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple places that have them out there digitally,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like,
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
authentic. It's not authentic until you're buying them all for your iPad.
Oh,
I don't think they.
There's an app for that.
I think they'll let that happen.
I'm gonna.
I don't think I remember
I'm
even
gonna,
trying.
and I'm gonna have to punch you for that.
I don't know if I remember trying to do this kind of a contest. Right here, I'm reading another Tips and Tricks magazine. It's got a little page in here that says about winning the ultimate gaming rig over $20,000 in prices.
I remember that
prizes.
stupid contest.
Let's see what's on the list. There's a new PS2. There's a Sega Dreamcast, N64. A little what they call blazing fast at the time, 600 megahertz, MMX Pentium 3, 120
Cody, sir, I'm going to stop you right there. I did do that. It's a scam.
Really?
Oh, yes.
What is?
You have to pay $5 just to stay in the contest every 2 weeks, I think, somewhere around there, and they send you another puzzle to work on, because it's all about supposedly solving these puzzles and filling out the blanks with the right words, and supposedly, you must be getting it right because you're still in the contest. No, it's because you keep putting $5 in, sending them $5, and they send you this final grand prize puzzle, which, dear God Almighty, you got so many different variations of words to put in, especially the ones that only require 2 letters, and they send you afterwards they send you the winning entry just to show you what you could have done, and it turns out it's these mind-melting combinations. It's not stuff like be or it or as. It's abbreviations of certain words.
Ovaltine.
Like
What?
like DE as in abbreviation for desk. What?
Oh my God!
That's not an abbreviation.
Wait. There's an abbreviation.
I'm just giving an example. I'm just giving an example. As far as I know, it's not an abbreviation, but they used every excuse they could to make you think that you lost. When it turned out you really had no chance of winning any of those prizes, let alone the whole ultimate gaming rig.
Honestly, there's only one thing I gotta say about this, and it's gonna sound kind of weird. Fucking cock tease. That's all it is. I mean, I'm just looking at this like, man, I really want this in my fucking room. But after hearing all that, it's a scam. They're just gonna fuck you over. Just keep working over $5, and we'll just send you these, puzzles. And you think you won? Think again, motherfucker.
It's bad on the same level as Treasure Master.
No, I don't think I've ever heard of that one before.
It was an NES. Yes. It was an NES game where you had to get good at this game. It was they wanted you to think you were playing a game on the level of the Wizard, where you were playing this game for cash and prizes, because you were going to win about $10,000, $15,000 worth of cash prizes, somewhere around there.
I thought there was an Atari game like that, and
you had to get good at it. You had to get good at this game. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's fresh in my mind. You had to get good at this game, and then once you finished the 5th level, you would be told to tune in to MTV on a certain date to where they will give out this special password, which is required to get to the final level. You still have to beat all 5 levels before you would get to the final level. So you're essentially entering a password to unlock the 6th level of the game. But after you beat the game, you're given another code as well as a phone number to call, and you have to say this code word over the phone to win the prize. But This was during the days of Headbangers Ball and and Beavis and Butthead.
Did I hear Headbangers Ball on MTV?
This was back around 1992, 1993.
I missed that show. But anyways, go on.
I was watching that night. There was no password reveal.
Wow.
There was nothing. So essentially, the contest either was canceled or it never existed. And yes,
My vote would be never existed.
Jeez.
Jila over in my chat room just posted the Wikipedia article. I'll go ahead and post it in the Skype chat so you can see it too.
No, I'm looking at your stream thing, so let me see this.
I just posted in the Skype chat the Wikipedia article for Treasure Master.
Practice beating the game at this time.
I played a Treasure Master on a Nesticle. It's a nice little emulator. It's hard to spot.
Nesticle.
Yeah, it was the.
Yeah, I remember that game.
It was the first. It was the first NES emulator, and damn, it was good. It was
Was
good
it the
for
first?
the time.
I know it was the most popular at the time. But I'm not sure if
I think it was
the first.
I keep thinking it was the first. By the way, I belched. I thought it was one of the best. It had a dripping bloody finger. It had to have been good. I'm joking, of course, but it was a good emulator for the time. You were able to play in resolutions of 640 by 480 and not have the damn thing hang up on you, because this was still the Pentium 2 days, I think.
Yeah, the NES still could, it was still so low end that you could actually get away with it on older machines and it would work. In fact, I think I remember running that on my old Pentium 100. But Super Nintendo, that you couldn't do anything with that until later.
Apparently, it was an actual thing. Huh. Disrupted the game to reveal calling into a special hotline with the scope and gave a chance of winning, blah, blah, blah.
36,252 prizes, which consists of a fantasy rock concert, because honestly, apart from Metallica, which I hardly listen to these days, I don't know any other bands that were around in 1991 that I would like to see. But then again, I wasn't even around in 91, or I'm sorry. Well, around early 91. But anyways, the sports event, I'm not a sports person. Audio video room, I don't know what kind of so-called cutting-edge technology that they had back then. And $10,000, that'd be gone in a heartbeat, I can assure you that much.
Yeah.
That'd be gone with one bad summer and a coke habit.
How does my stream look?
By the way, wouldn't a fantasy rock concert consist of the big four all dressed up as pirates and Vikings?
Oh my god. James Hetfield wearing a pirate outfit. How the
Slow.
Oh my god.
He would be a barbaric pirate Viking with a hint of cybernetics. He would be a barbaric pirate Viking.
But if you're talking about James Hetfield, that would mean you would have to say beer good all the time. Beer good, fire bad. Or was this before the fire thing?
This was 1992, I think.
So was it before or after the fire thing?
It was definitely during the final days of the NES.
That's not what I'm talking about. You're talking about James Hetfield, right?
Well,
I said something about James Hetfield, though, but he mentioned something about the big four playing, at the time in pirate outfits. It'd be pretty fucking weird to see Scott Ian, as a pirate. But, yeah. Anyways. So going back to reading some of these tricks magazines.
So I broke out Milan's Secret Castle a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
Fucking bubbles, man.
What possessed me to do it?
Jila in the chat. What they don't mention is the fantasy concert that is the fantasy concert is the TMNT band.
Oh God!
You know what? That would be so.
Go.
That would be so if the
No, Ninja, no.
Oh God, why?
Let me finish. I've got something here. That would be so if the TMNT adopted a style similar to maybe a combination of Anthrax and Biohazard, because they're both from New York. Think about Anthrax and Biohazard. It just sounds like it belongs.
Anthrax. There you go. Because Anthrax is Biohazard.
Technically, yes.
I don't think technically. I think actually.
I think it's actually a biohazard.
Technically a biohazard. It's actually a biohazard.
Yes, that powder sure is cocaine right there.
Technically,
Anthrax.
anthrax is a cow disease, but it's literally a biohazard.
Yep.
But you were saying technically.
Yep. Anthrax is technically a communicable disease, and it can be a biohazard.
There's about anything that can be a communicable.
One of them things.
Oh, metal music.
Burp, derp, and derp.
Like I said, I broke out my own secret castle the other day. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, I've been watching a lot of. I figured out the YouTube search on my little streaming box, and for a while I was using it just for Botchamania, and then I found out that half the time Botchamania would get taken down because they are a bunch of assholes. But
they want you to watch. Are you serious?
that's nowhere near as funny.
No, it's not.
Although occasionally it can be funny. But it's not always funny. I mean, Road Dogg I always appreciate. Don't get me wrong.
Road Dogg's pretty cool.
But anyway. Then I figured out that what the YouTube search for Game Center CX. And I've been overdoing it.
I've been
CX,
catching up on that. That's a good show. I like that.
I'm watching it way too much. So, okay, this is how amazing the show is. Okay, you have to understand. This is a guy that played video games as a kid and then stopped for a very long time. And then
him drain you.
And somewhere along the line, he got a job at Konami, right?
No, I don't think he ever got a job at... No.
Wait a minute, what?
No, Shinya Arino is a comedian.
I thought he got a job as a graphic designer over at Konami, didn't he?
No,
Mystical Ninja? I'm sorry, not Gomon. Ganbari Gomon? I think.
I don't know.
Because I remember he had an interview. He had an
He is a comedian. He's been a comedian.
Okay. Because I remember seeing an interview with him talking to one of the art people, one of the artists for Gomon, for the Gomon series, and they were talking like they knew each other.
Wait, whoa, Jay Isla, seriously? A live tour with the DMNT thing?
Yeah, they came out of their shells. Didn't you know the Turtles were gay? Anyway, back to Game Center. Back to Game Center.
Yeah, I don't think that would have happened because the comedy duo that Arino's a part of formed in 1990, and he was mostly in school at that point in time. Yeah, Arino became a cook at a hotel. He then decided to go join a friend of his, form comedy duo when a friend of him told him, if you enter the entertainment world, you have a chance at marrying such and such person, which never happened.
Well.
But yeah, I don't think he ever was involved in the I don't think he was ever in the actual gaming industry. He just happens to be a known otaku.
For those that were watching my stream, that was a tough boss fight.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Oh, Metal Man. I just saw you
Yeah.
as Metal Man.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Metal Man. Yeah,
Yeah, on
It's so
difficult.
tough. Yeah, the difficult version, he takes 2 metal blades instead of 1.
Oh, so much metal.
Metal.
Metal
God damn it,
mental
F.
Metal Man will make you mental, man.
Mm.
Anyway,
Look, now I want to listen
one
to some
thing I
Tenacious
loved,
D again just because it said it like
So,
that.
one thing I
well,
loved
yeah.
about Game Center, I just got through watching the Ninja Gaiden episode, and I loved the part at the very end where one of the guys, I think it was Sasuno, maybe I don't know.
Sasano?
He said, may I be your window shade?"
No. That's Kojima. That's Kojima. Kojima is the only one who's ever blocked the sun.
because the sunlight was getting into Arno's eyes and
Yeah.
and it was blinding him, and it was impacting his performance. So yeah, so Jimmo, he offered to be the window shade. My only question is, why did he choose to face the sun? Why not
Because
face
he's
the other way?
but yeah, I never figured that
I
out. But
mean,
you have to understand.
did he think Arno was going to get naked? I don't understand that.
I don't know. They do that, but mind you, Aino's faced some crazy things. I mean, it's taken him 3 tries to beat Battletoads. I'm sorry, Pilot Wing. Excuse me. He's beaten Battletoads. Period.
I haven't gotten to that, but I'm hoping to get to that sooner or later. I just want to
Battletoads. It
see
took him
how
2
well
episodes
he did
to
that.
do it.
Jeez.
2 episodes.
But-
Holy shit!
I've got to watch these things.
I wonder how
he's
long it took
beat-
Jason to do that.
No.
I think it actually only took him a day. I think it actually only took him a day. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but he beat Battletoads.
From
And
start
now,
to
and
finish.
mind you, no emulators, no nothing. He's in front of a Famicom with a thing, and that's it.
Wow.
I mean, he beat Battletoads. He hasn't beaten some games. He hasn't beaten Mega Man 2, for instance. In fact, that's the only Mega Man game out of the 4 Mega Man games that they threw at him. He's only lost to 1,
Which was this one.
which was 2. He's never beaten 2. He's beaten 1, 3, and 4, but he hasn't beaten 2.
That part.
So he legit beat it.
That
Oh
part
yeah,
kinda
he's
gets to me.
legit.
That part kind of gets to me. He can survive a boss rush of five robot masters, and yet he can't do this.
Well, 2 in You're Almost Out of Life. 2 was, I think, his first Mega Man game, and I don't know if
He take time.
if something else was going on with it, but oh jeez, are you just gonna do Battle of Attrition? My God.
That's essentially how I did it back in the day. Although I was able to fire a lot faster than this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I think I got this set
Welcome
up.
back.
Yeah, the Ninja Gaiden episode was actually 2 episodes, if I remember correctly. The one that we got through.
I thought it was just 2 weeks. I mean, just
No, I remember it being a 2-parter. I could be
Are
wrong.
you sure? Because I remember Mario World being a.
Yeah, Mario World was.
It was definitely a 2-parter.
It was a 2-parter.
Are we? Has he done the proper Super Mario 2?
The Famicom Disk System one. He hasn't beaten either one. He hasn't beaten
1 or 2.
he hasn't beaten what we consider lost levels, and he hasn't beaten. Well, he's never played Super Mario USA, but he played Yume Doki Doki Panic, and he never beat that either.
For Mario 2, I remember seeing this. He needed a quote child prodigy. In a sense, he's good at games, but I wouldn't call him a prodigy. But he needed a kid to beat Mario.
Yeah,
2.
well, the kid sent him a videotape. Is what happened, and then
the
kid,
fact that it fit inside a food package that made me laugh.
yeah. It's a partial clear. I don't know what that means. I haven't seen the full episode
They
of
call
Donkey
it a
Donkey
draw.
Panic.
They referred to
No,
that as
no,
a draw.
no. They ruled Super Mario Brothers 2 a draw, but Donkey Donkey Panic said it was a partial clear, whatever the hell that means.
They ruled the first one. No. They were talking about Mario 3 in terms of fail.